All right, we are here with 6th and 7th period and some randos as we talk. Well, Stephen, you gave us this topic, so Stephen, introduce it for us.
Okay. Hello, guys. I'm Stephen. That's my name. So basically...
Are you sure?
I decided... Yes, I'm sure, Perry. So basically, I decided that the topic today would be waffles versus pancakes, because waffles are just superior in every way possible. I wanted to see if anybody had any opposing, or I guess I should say wrong opinions about this.
I like how you definitely don't keep your bias out of the question.
No, not at all.
Why did he have to introduce waffles first and not pancakes first?
Because waffles are better.
I mean, why would you let him do the intro?
I mean, pancakes are definitely better than waffles.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, definitely pancakes
Are we split 50-50? So, Eric?
Pancakes.
Perry?
Waffles.
Alex?
Waffles. So it's 50-50.
Sure.
So the students are split 50-50 here. Now, yes. I kind of feel myself in the middle, and when we talked about this before, I said, I certainly make pancakes way more often.
Oh, right.
Because it's a lot easier to make pancakes.
Waffles are actually harder to make.
Yeah.
But waffles are delicious.
You told me that you were biased towards waffles. Now I don't know how I feel about it.
Okay, well, Steven, explain to me what's the great thing about waffles.
Yeah,
Okay,
what?
well, pancakes, you pour syrup on pancakes, right?
Yeah.
Syrup slides right off.
Is it syrup or
Waffles,
syrup? Sorry, that's a different discussion, but...
Syrup, it doesn't matter.
Syrup.
It's
Whatever
syrup.
you want to call it.
It's syrup.
Syrup.
Sap, whatever. Honey, whatever. Whipped cream. Either way, it all slides
stab
off
a
of
tree.
pancakes. Whereas waffles, they have pockets built in them, natural pockets, to help keep the syrup in place.
Sorry, it's just triggering me that
Yeah.
you see syrup
But
instead
the-
of syrup.
Man, it's just syrup. You.
With pancakes, though, the syrup soaks into the pancake.
You can say the
it
same
doesn't
thing for
do that
waffles.
as quickly in waffles.
Well, no, I think the crunchy factor of the waffle makes it
Yes,
harder
that
to
also makes it
permeate the
appealing.
surface.
Yeah.
And what
So that
also
the
makes
syrup
it,
doesn't
And then
permeate
it's
the way
harder
that it
to
will on
cut
a
a
pancake.
waffle
May I make a
than
point?
it
That's why
is-
there are pockets in the waffles.
All right, Alex?
Wet bread is disgusting. Syrup soaking into the pancakes is wet bread. Wet bread is horrible.
All I have to say is
not
that
if
I
it's
don't
syrup flavored.
I don't eat my pancakes with syrup because it's super
Then
biased.
what do you eat it with?
I eat it with butter because that's literally great.
I can't, no. Butter, I don't eat it.
Literally, when I think about waffles, I'm like, oh, butter and
Margarine.
waffles. That's
Back to what
that's
Shrev, you said something about
But I mean-
waffles being too crunchy, right?
Well, not too crunchy. I just
That's
mean
part
that
of
the
the
crunch
appeal.
factor, the waffle technically has more surface area
Yeah.
because of the crannies and the pockets and everything. Like, it gives it more surface area. And that surface area cooks more completely than laying a pancake on a griddle, so it therefore gets crunchier. It's also a slightly different batter, but not by much. And so if it's crunchier, it makes it harder for the syrup to work its way into. So you get a crunch factor with the waffle that's quite nice and quite appealing versus the nice, fluffy deliciousness of a
You
pancake.
guys want to talk about
Versus
nice,
wet
Okay,
bread.
nice
but-
and fluffy? You want to talk about nice and fluffy? Belgian waffles.
Nope,
Belgian
nope.
waffles.
Once
Yep,
you
they're waffles.
so see
They're waffles.
once you
Steven,
add
we live in the United States.
once you add like accessories to your waffles and pancakes, then I do have to say it becomes better because you add chocolate chips to pancakes. Everybody loves chocolate chip
Amazing.
pancakes. You can't. You add chocolate chips to waffles, and they're
amazing.
just crunchy, and like you get that fluffy
I can
niceness.
say the same exact thing about pancakes,
But,
well,
like,
they're still soft.
Can you have strawberry waffles?
You can. If
No,
you try hard enough, you
you
can.
can't.
I've done it before.
Really?
Yes, I've done it
Have
before.
you tried enough?
I've made my own waffles with a waffle maker, and I've used strawberry bits. I covered strawberries. Yeah.
We are being interrupted by Colton trying to kill a giant cockroach in the middle of our classroom.
It's really scary.
I'm messing with
Oh my god, it's huge!
Why are you all
Crush it, crush it, kill it, kill
She
it.
slapped it on the ground and then tried to pick it up and it scurried away from her hand.
It's still here.
Throw it away!
What is you guys' problem? Why are you guys so afraid of
Did you end it,
bugs?
Trev? Did you end it?
I was like,
Why is my brain not working?
Did you end it, Trev?
No, it's still recording.
Oh, okay.
Why would we end that? That's great radio.
Seriously, what are you guys' problems with bugs? Like, just
I don't have a
just
problem
kill
with
it.
bugs, but
All right. So, anyways,
I mean,
so
do you like bugs
once
on
you
your
add
waffles?
once you add something,
I'm pretty sure that cockroach would have
once you
invited
add
us
something
waffles.
into
No,
your waffle,
no.
Yeah, add the
Yeah.
cockroach. Yeah, just
So,
eat it. I should have just eaten
the
it.
argument kind of flaws itself when you talk about bringing accessories into the waffles and pancakes, because then you're not really talking about waffles and pancakes.
I didn't bring up accessories. I just brought up Belgian waffles.
But I mean, I'm just.
We live in the
but-
United States.
But then you have
Okay.
buttermilk pancakes versus
understand that,
regular
Eric.
pancakes.
But you could have
Which one
buttermilk
is-
waffles versus regular waffles. I mean, like that's not quite like. So I agree with you. I agree with Perry that we need to sort of stick with philosophy. But I don't think like a singular topic. But I don't think that Belgian waffles is adding an accessory. It's just a different style of waffle.
But I mean, then you can
That's
say
like
that
scrambled
buttermilk
eggs versus
pancakes is
sunny
just
side
like a
eggs.
different style of pancakes.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but so then buttermilk pancakes are superior to Belgian waffles? Is that your statement?
Yes.
Whoa.
Now wait a minute. Now that's too far.
What do you mean?
Whoa,
Buttermilk
whoa.
pancakes are way
Have you
better.
never had a good Belgian waffle?
Yes, I've had Belgian waffles.
I mean, a
They're
great
fantastic.
Belgian
They're
waffle
great.
is pretty unbeatable.
They're nice. They're.
Are you
they've
like-
got that
Wait,
perfect
hold
mixture
on.
of
You
fluffy
said
and
you've
crunchy.
never had a waffle before.
I've had a waffle, but I've never had like a regular waffle. I've had a Belgian waffle, not a regular.
You've never had a regular.
You've never had an Eggo?
like
No.
an Eggo waffle.
So
No,
wait.
What about Eggo
Basically, you're
pancakes?
saying
What about Eggo pancakes?
Belgian waffles aren't waffles.
My mom has always made pancakes from scratch.
Must be nice.
Wow.
It is.
It is.
Perry's got confirmation bias because he was raised on pancakes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an exclusive. This is live. Perry,
Yes.
you've never had Eggo waffles.
No, I've never had.
So-
never had Eggo waffles. I've had a Belgian waffle, but never had Eggo waffle.
So you've never had normal waffles.
No.
So
Wait, are Eggos normal waffles?
Are we classifying them as normal waffles?
I mean, no. Okay.
What is
I guess,
normal?
All right, 11. Let me know when you actually want to get on the real philosophy of waffles.
Wow.
It's funny because he
throwing
made a
down.
reference to Stranger Things. That's why
Yeah,
it's funny.
that's why-
Yeah,
funny.
it was.
Yeah, that was good. Great. Anyways,
XD.
no,
No.
we're not back. That's not a thing. Where do we go from here?
Okay, I think
Pancakes
I
rule.
think Shuffler's the icebreaker here because it's 2 against 2 right now.
The
I'm not an
icebreaker?
ice- You mean a
you said you
tiebreaker?
like pancakes,
Tiebreaker.
didn't you?
My bad, not
I like
icebreaker.
both.
Sorry.
How much is a
Only
plug
waffle.
Yeah.
Only waffle people can't make good grammar.
Yeah, he says with
Hey,
bad
man.
grammar.
Hey man, Shrub,
Don't worry,
Shrub,
Harry.
name your
Don't
price,
worry.
bro.
Me
Don't
grammar
worry.
gooder than you.
Hey, Shrub, name your price, bro. We can come to
Okay.
an understanding.
But do they have waffle eating contests? No, they have pancake eating
I've
contests.
never seen.
They
a pancake
probably
eating
have them.
contest. I've never seen that.
I've never
heard
seen
of that.
either, and I also
I have actually. Yeah.
There was-
I also
Unfortunately, they've got
don't
that.
eat
Never
breakfast, so
heard
I
of
really
it.
don't care about this at
Waffle
all.
eating contest? Exactly.
still possible.
Wrecked
Okay,
kid.
so let's move past pancakes and waffles. As we talk about this, what kind of pops into my mind as a follow-up conversation here is thinking about choice and student choice, because we have the choice of either pancakes or waffles, right? I think that's a fair question.
The obvious choice.
And I'm I'm curious
1v1 me
how
too.
you feel that level of choice is brought into your education. Let me ask you that. Or are you being told very specifically what to do, or are there classes or instances where you get that choice? Or do you even want that kind of choice in what you're doing in your classes?
I feel like we're forced to conform to what society wants us to do.
I feel like
Leave
we're
it to Steven
forced-
to just throw some blanket statement out there.
Yeah.
I can support that.
Well, I'm sure you can, but that doesn't mean that you actually believe it. I can support it too, and I can support the opposite, but that doesn't mean it's true.
I'm feeling-
Let's go to Eric. Eric, where do you fall on choice in your classes?
Can you identify the question again?
Can you identify the question?
I can identify the question. So,
it's 2018,
do you
it
are
can
you
identify
provided
itself.
with, as a student, are you provided with options and choices in your classes? So, in your classes, do you get to choose how you're presenting your knowledge? Do you get to choose what kind of activities
Yes,
you're doing?
but when it comes to Schruffler's class, I have to pick between waffles and pancake, and I'm fully against waffles right now. But Steven, man,
You're all heated on waffles.
I'm heated, bro.
So we got to get past the waffles and pancakes.
now you're making me fired up, man.
We got to get past the waffles and pancakes.
Eric.
As a waffle lover, I'm mature enough to hold back all these tendencies and actually have.
Hey, we were fake fighting like 2 minutes ago.
I don't know about that one.
What can you think of an instance where your teacher provided you with a choice in
So-
class?
In class, basically, we have a choice. You make your own choices from now on in class. You're old enough, mature enough to make your own choices. You come to Schruffler's class, you have a choice to fix the computers, you have a choice to just sit there and be a moron, right?
So
Honestly,
everybody that sits
most
in
of us choose the
Trust's
latter.
class is a moron.
I mean, hey,
I'm
As
a
he-
moron
as he
half the time,
slightly
but if I
doesn't
see-
agree with
But if
that
I see somebody
statement.
come into the room, I'm not going to avoid them. I'm going to help them with their laptop, right?
I think
the choice you gave
So
us.
that's your choice as a human to be a productive citizen.
But you gave us that choice.
Right, but I think more like, so do your teachers ever come to you and say, okay, here are a choice of 3 different projects, you pick the one that you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me an example of that?
Okay, so basically in English class, we're reading a novel. You can either read a novel, or you can read a newsletter kind of description, and then basically all 3 of them end up with a poster at the end. You have to make a poster, but you decide on what you want to read: a novel, or read a description, or.
Okay. Do you get more investment as a student? Are you more invested in caring about that assignment because you have that choice? Like, does that choice make you care more, make you more likely to do a better job than if they had just said, here's this novel, everyone in the class read it?
Honestly, I can care less because in the end of the day, I'm getting the same grade as the other dude doing the same thing, right?
So you're just going to pick the one with the least work?
I'm gonna pick the one that I'm gonna benefit myself most often, basically.
I don't know if I believe
Sure.
you, but okay. All right, Alex, let's go to you. Because Perry talked a lot in last week's episode. So, Alex, let's go to you. Do you have examples where that kind of choice is provided? And granted, you take mostly college courses at this point, dual enrolled, but
Yeah.
do you have examples of that kind of choice in your college courses?
More so than in high school. Then again, I don't really remember it that well because it's been about 2 years since I've taken a high school class, like a legitimate high school class. But
We really need to bring up acceleration and taking college courses in high school and high school courses in middle school on a future episode. Just FYI.
that should be next.
That would
episode.
be a good series.
And
discussion.
I definitely need to be on it.
Preview of next episode.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
It's called professionalism, guys. It's a tease. In the biz, we call that a tease.
Oh wow, man, he's hitting us with the straight facts today.
Biz.
In the biz.
In the
But
biz.
He thinks he's all cool and sly.
Alex, go ahead.
the thing is with the college classes, they treat you like less of like they treat you as if you're more of an actual human being than just, oh hey, do this work. But some classes are like that, and I don't like those classes. Those classes really.
So for you, student choice is critical, in other
Yes.
words. Okay. Steven?
Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I also do enroll like Alex, and I'd say you are treated more of like a respectable human being or like a responsible adult in those college courses because like you, most of the time, for most college courses at least, they don't really care about your attendance because it's your job to come to class. It's like if you want to learn this subject, you should go out of your way and attend this class instead of like being punished for not being there because you don't really care about it. It's your responsibility. It's not the teacher's.
And then there are those teachers that are like, no phones, ask me before
Yeah,
leaving the
yeah.
room, and it's just like
Yeah.
If you miss a class,
My freshman comp teacher, if we had 3 absences, we were withdrawn from a class automatically.
yeah, like those teachers, it's just like you should be teaching middle school,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, that's not a perfect place to end it, but we are going to have a bell coming up here in about 30 seconds. So thank you for joining me. Eric, Perry, Alex, and Steven. I appreciate it for episode
Featuring
3.
Colton.
Featuring Colton in the background fighting off a cockroach.
Pancakes!
I killed the cockroach.
Waffles are superior.